Oh, absolutely. Just to give you a little bit of a quote of what we know so far, apparently Harry was particularly enraged by the fact that William was parroting the press narrative. Yeah. This comes up time and time again, Andrew, doesn't it? As this confrontation escalated, and that was in relation to the criticisms that he was levelling at Meghan. They said that Harry says Prince William described her as difficult, rude and abrasive. He set down a glass of water, called me another name, then came at me. It all happened so fast. He grabbed me by the collar, ripping my necklace and knocked me to the floor. I landed on the dog's bowl, which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment dazed.
It's quite extraordinary, and I'll tell you what.
It is, but do you know what?
Yeah.
Family arguments.
I mean, we have family arguments all the time.
They get like that.
What I think is fascinating, this story broke this morning, and the great GB News viewers have spoken about nothing else. And what's really interesting, I'm talking.
How do you know that?
Well, no, because I spoke to our social media guys and girls, and this is what they said. And and the interesting pattern is everybody but everybody is speaking against Harry. There's not yet been anybody. And I always try, as you know, to put a bit of balance. The other big revelation which has come out is about the Nazi uniform. And you might remember, breaking news if you haven't heard it, it was just in the last few minutes, is that the famous 2005 party that Harry went to, and he wore, or chose to wear, a Nazi uniform. What has come out today, in the last few minutes, is that he spoke to William about the choice of outfit. And he had I think there was a uniform, just a traditional military uniform or whatever, or he could have worn this Nazi thing. And apparently he was encouraged by William and Kate to wear this Nazi uniform. So all of a sudden, and you say that they're not briefing, I can guarantee they have the big revelations about the Netflix series, if people didn't already know, is they have their own PR machines. Yeah. And they basically brief against each other. That's what Harry's saying. My objection to this is it needs to be balanced. You need, as a lawyer, you need to turn around and hear both sides.
You know what? William is not going to respond, is he? I mean, he has to. I mean, if he starts to lay the Nazi uniform at his feet, then he might have to. But just really sad. None of us want this. But what else have they got? Just keep criticising the family, and then what? I sort of read it. I thought, God, don't blame Prince William for taking a slug at him. I'm not endorsing violence, but you know what I mean. I can imagine how enraged they would be with the behaviour.